So as you guys can see by the title, Michael Rainey Jr., his name on Power is Tariq St. Patrick. He is playing the role of Lil Nas X, and he's also playing the role of JayDaYoungan. Now this one is so easy to see, like everybody should be able to see this one. And I don't really care about any of these people, so I'm gonna just get through this one real quick. So in all these pictures, they're doing the same pose. All three of these guys look alike. You know, obviously they have slight differences because they use makeup prosthetics. I showed how they do that in my last video, so go check that out if you haven't. This one is so easy to see, and I feel like the more you get into it, you don't even need to do that much research, you know what I mean? You could just see a couple pictures and you'll see it right away. You can tell he has a mask on. You see how thick his face is? And his eyes are pushed all the way back. So they did a better job with the makeup prosthetics on Lil Nas. But I feel like on JayDaYoungan, they didn't even try because they look exactly the same. Of course, he's throwing up the 666. And right here, he has the triangle. Alright, so Michael Rainey Jr. is 5'8". JayDaYoungan is listed at 5'9". And Lil Nas is listed at 6'1". But I noticed that he's always wearing boots, so that's probably why he looks taller. And it's crazy because JayDaYoungan and Michael Rainey Jr. both weigh 68 kilograms. So they're the same weight and the same height. And it's funny because all three of these characters are 1 year apart. So Michael Rainey Jr. is 20, Lil Nas X is 21, and JayDaYoungan is 22. So both of their names are 7 letters and they both start with a M. And I noticed that they do that a lot, like the first letter of their names will be the same. And then Lil Nas X equals 28, and Michael Rainey equals 228. And then Michael's name on Power is Tariq Patrick, which equals 82. And Lil Nas X equals 28. And then Lil Nas X's real name is 186. And JayDaYoungan is also 186. And then this is crazy because Michael equals 138. And JayDaYoungan also equals 138. And as you guys know, death, murder, killing, and rapper all equal 38. So one of these characters is going to die, and I think it's going to be JayDaYoungan. So Michael and Masonry both equal 33. And they both equal 39 in the same cipher as well. And then I found it interesting that Tariq Nasheed and Lil Nas X had a back and forth on Twitter because Michael Rainey Jr.'s name on Power is Tariq. And of course, they're using Lil Nas X to promote this weird agenda to kids. And I don't even want to get too deep into that because I don't even want to give it attention. But I do want to point out something that I noticed that every time these rappers does something crazy like this, everybody gets shocked and they post it on their story, right? And if you notice, all these people are posting this weird shit on their story. And I noticed this a couple months ago because Lil Pump did the same thing. He painted his nails and everybody posted it. So the industry knows that if they do something crazy, all of us are going to post it. I bet that if Lil Nas didn't do this in this music video, that nobody would have posted it at all. He wouldn't have been trending, nobody would have cared. But since he does this crazy weird shit, everybody gets shocked and they post it, you know what I mean? So my whole thing with this is like, we need to stop giving them attention. And we also need to stop giving them money and stop listening to their music. That's the only way we could stop it. Because at the end of the day, they're doing all of this for attention. And the program is so deep that even I'm making a video about it, you know what I mean? So he's even going to get attention off of me. None of these people are relevant without us listening to their music. So if we all stop listening to their music, then nobody would care about them. So all of this is for promotion, you know what I mean? Like Nike and Lil Nas got together. They created this fake shoe, you know, said that they're only going to sell 666. That way everybody could talk about it, be like, wow, he's selling this shoe, you know, there's human blood. So then that leads to everybody posting it, which then gives Nike free promotion, and also Lil Nas X gets a lot of free promotion. So all of us are giving them that attention, which is leading to them getting more money and more people watching this music video, which is the last thing that we need. For everybody that follows me on Instagram, you guys know that I never post these weirdos on my story. I saw a lot of conscious pages post that Nike shoe, and I was just thinking like, wow, they're promoting Nike and Lil Nas X by doing this. So if you think about it, they're using us to promote them. And then he took advantage of all of that backlash and he made a fake apology. And he only did that to promote the music video even more.
Okay, guys, I see everybody's been talking about this shoe, and I just want to come forward and say,
So this goes to show you that they watch all of these conscious pages and they pay attention to everything, because he also responded to this guy on TikTok.
Alright, so I want to speak on Lil Nas X real quick. I made that video about celebrities. People thought I was disrespecting LGBTQ when I got to Lil Nas X's part. Just hear me out real quick. So y'all remember when Old Town Road first came out, right? It literally went viral. Everybody was playing his song. Not only that, he even got Billy Ray Cyrus to get on his song. If you ask me, that's a red flag right there. Not because Billy Ray Cyrus joined his song, but because it blew up so fast. Just literally screaming industry plant. I also want to point out the star ring. One of my supporters pointed out, when people get this star ring, they either die or they play a part in an agenda. Probably like a few months later, they start turning him into this. This is not at his own will, and this is not him being free about it. He is being forced to do this because it plays an agenda. Playboy Cardi was moving to the same agenda. They're being forced to do things like this. Cardi not finna go from this to this. But Nas X not finna go from this to this. It's the
So this guy said, am I the only one that thinks Lil Nas X looks like Tariq St. Patrick? So this was the only guy on Twitter that noticed that Lil Nas X and Tariq Patrick are the same person. But there was way more people that noticed that JayDaYoungan and Tariq are the same person. It's so many that I'm just going to scroll through them and you guys can read it for yourself.
I could feel it in my skin, I was bugging, nigga, more gelling, more yelling, he the best, nigga, face it, I could taste it in this matrix, I had meetings with the agents, I was hyper, I'm the writer, nigga, you don't want no beef inside the cypher, put it all at stake, yo, ain't no beat in this machine, they got bots, gang stalking, ain't no talking to the ops, niggas watch. Binary, see the code, I'm the one you niggas old, I get 10 for a show, my attention never low, all that flow I got you slow, don't do alcohol, do alkaline mode, give me more, I get low with my high vibe, Kundalini color, brother tie-dye, data wave, niggas stuck, played okay, they don't elite, when you make it cross the wall, got your dome big, your mind high on some grown shit, to free my people, fuck the Bible with a long dick. I did gimmicks, I could rap, got the burbs, got the traps, antics off, seen the grapes, hood of jungle, seen that Geo, flip-flop by the gym with T.O., ask my nigga L.I.L., baby L, we was kids, man that dirty flow was lit, flip, watch my home, I put on, I seen cats gon' get put on, but they never got respect, if you don't grow up in the gym, watch they forever test your rep, if they stare you better step, boy this ain't the look you want, background checks go look you up, homies show you they could read, they be going for the book, hit the park and son get robbed, they be leaving niggas shook.
So there was way more tweets than that, but I didn't want to make this video too long. So now I'm just going to show you guys an interview from Michael so you guys can see that he looks like JayDaYoungan and Lil Nas X. And he even has the same mannerisms too.
Hey, Michael!
What's up?
Okay, what's up, Michael? So you were lucky enough to spend part of quarantine in Jamaica. What was that?